Welcome back 10 by 10 Declutter Challengers to Project 8 Hard or Floppy, which is old technology, but really any technology. We have all felt at the effect of technology before. Some familiar exhibits you may remember from your life are the familiar 404 website not found, the infinitely loading and infinitely annoying re-enter your email password that pops up continuously when you are trying to check your email. The Facebook crash, the notorious Facebook crash of, I think it was March 2024 when panic ensued. Hashtag never forget. The familiar request to please enter a 47-character password using only Chinese characters and that you haven't used in the past 40 seconds anywhere else with anything you've ever thought of. And then if you know, you know, when the Chipotle app tells you you've been signed out. Or when your senior citizen parent sends an urgent but ambiguous text. I can't find email. What in the actual? It's enough to make any of us want to move to Walden Pond and peace out for good. Yet, the very existence of technology is to make our lives better. Let me drive that point home for you. Technology of all kinds, way back to the wheel, was invented by humans to solve their own problems. Solve problems. I already mentioned the wheel, but there's also the sewing machine, the steam locomotive, the car, Velcro, the light bulb, the refrigerator, the washing machine, the Roomba. Oh my gosh, are you getting excited yet? Are you feeling exclamity? If not, why not? These are your army of servants. Technology exists to serve us. Once more for everyone in the back. Technology exists to serve us. So while everyone is wringing their hands, freaking out about AI, taking their jobs, and Alexa listening to their conversations, let's just remember this. First, and this is very important, you can play Jeopardy on your Alexa, okay? While you're cooking dinner. Second, robots are smart, and they're getting smarter, which means they can serve us better. I don't care if they're smarter than I am. I hope they are. Less work for me. I have something, and you have something that robots can never have. A soul. You are a miracle. How do I know? Because I've seen in my life and yours that when you apply your powerful intention and consciousness to anything, you remake it into whatever you want. That's magic. That's the kind of magic that robots don't have. You could never be a mere mortal. So powerful one. Knowing that, let us set a collective intention for this project that technology is here to serve us and our multiple projects. Choose your own adventure style again today, and we'll use that powerful intention of our magical birthright to heal the millions of tiny paper cuts that badly behaved technology has slashed into our belief in ourselves. This cannot stand. Once again, the robots serve us. So if you're unsure about how to focus your work today, you can bring it to daily coaching session, post in the WhatsApp, or email me at cluttergenius@gmail.com. And don't worry, I'm going to give you lots of ideas for projects today. So even though you can pick your own work, you are not going to be on your own. I'm going to guide you through it as usual, step by step, and I am available in the WhatsApp for support. All right, so on to the specifics of Project 8, Hard or Floppy. First of all, we set our intention. You set your intention, but I did say we are setting a collective intention that technology is here to serve us. So knowing that, ask yourself, this is where you get to write your special words. How do I want to feel about, with, and using technology? So this is where you write down your intention words and your desired experience with it. These are mine. Empowered, capable, in control, supported. All words that remind me I am the boss of robots. So, what is your before pick going to look like? Just like yesterday, it will depend on what you pick for your project. So, once you decide how you will direct this project, take a picture of anything that feels relevant, or even a picture of yourself before you realized and deeply understood that you are the boss of all robots. So, a selfie is great because it is a self transformation that we're actually doing here. All right, step 2, choose your projects and then do them in keeping with your intention. I have a list. You could do any of the projects. You could do all of the projects. If you feel like it's not going to work for you at all, just let me know in coaching and I will help you pick what you want to do or pick a related project. As a side note, I didn't mention before, relevant projects with these same instructions are old media such as CDs, DVDs, and definitely anything older than that. And also your books, which are a timeless technology. So these are the ideas. There are so much amazing technology in our lives that I can't begin to list everything you could work on here or have any idea what's in your home. However, as a modern person, I have a few ideas of what most of us have. So I have a bunch of ideas here that you can choose one or all, but if anything else comes to mind in keeping with this intention, go for it and share it with us in the WhatsApp so we can all cheer you on and be inspired by you. All right, number 1, change out the batteries or plug things into charge. Mouse, keyboard, remotes, door locks, all the things that need juice. It's like refilling your coffee mug, but for robots. Next thing, throw away junky chargers. You do not have time for this. Spend a little time testing them as needed. So even though that is a little time-consuming task that you haven't been getting to, that is the whole point of this project. We are getting to the things that we don't normally have time for because we are setting aside and making time for them with our intention. Untangle and neatly coil the good chargers. And I have some information on my Instagram. There will be a link in the project page, how to do this. There's a highlight on my Instagram called cord management. All right. You can also spend this time creating a password formula that you can alter and reuse for every website. The passwords that you create from the formula are different for each website, but you use a formula that's easy for you to remember so that you can change it easily and always have a different password that isn't breaking. If you don't, not breaking, but that is usable for the website depending on what it requires, even though they require all different kinds of things. So if this is something that you want to work on and you need some ideas about how to create a great password formula that you can alter for different sites, just ask me. I have been doing this for a while and I think I have some good ideas. All right. Oh, or you can set up a password manager, which is one of those master places where it keeps all your passwords and it itself is password protected. So whatever sounds good to you or sounds easy to you, that's what you should do regarding passwords. If you're afraid of AI and you've never used it, that's the little bots that spit out text and answer all kinds of questions. It's time to play with it. It is now a part of our modern lives, and playing with things is the easiest way to take away the fear. So you can go to ChatGPT or Google Gemini and put in a prompt for a problem that you've been unable to make a decision about or come up with ideas for. So in this way, you are not only familiarizing yourself with AI, but you're also solving another problem that already exists. So here's an example of a prompt you could put in. Give me 10 low-cost home birthday themes and activities for a 10-year-old girl's sleepover party. That is just an example of something that's happening in my own life, even though my daughter is now almost 11 years old. But you can get ideas for anything you're doing and kind of outsource some space in your brain just to get started, just to get over the hump. You will undoubtedly spark something in your own imagination once AI gets through the boring slog work. All right, AI is fun and you can be as specific or as playful as possible. Next thing, find the oldest piece of tech in your house and spend some time reminiscing about the old days. But ask yourself why you still have it. Is it serving as a paperweight, perhaps? Next thing, untangle the rat's nest of cords behind your TV area, desk, or other super connected place that has become dusty and dirty and dark. Dust and vacuum back there and stand a little taller. Next thing, adopt a new motto. Everybody say it with me. A device for every charger. A charger for every device. A chicken in every pot. That's a different thing. But make sure if you have a device, you have a charger for it. And if you have a charger, you know what device it goes to. If you have tons of devices and users in your house, you might consider setting up a central charging hub or spend some time researching one online that will work for your stuff. And at that time, you can also corral all the cords in your house by type in a central location. I keep mine in Ziplocs, labeled Ziplocs, and within a basket. And I don't put the ones that I'm using in there, but it's like extra USB-C chargers here and all of that. So when sometimes if we all have iPhones, we don't need all the iPhone chargers out, but it's nice to have a backup when one inevitably stops working. So they are all in that Instagram highlight that I link for you in the project page, again, under cord management in the Clutter Genius Instagram. All right, if you find any tech that isn't serving you, acknowledge that it is derelict in its duties. It is not you that has the problem, it is the technology. If the tech isn't serving you, it is now fired. Goodbye. So those are all the ideas that I have in the project page, but if you would like to come up with more, I would be delighted to see what you come up with. All right, now once you've done your project or projects, take your after pic of whatever you did, whatever you found, discovered about yourself, or a selfie, because again, the real transformation is you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you back here tomorrow for Project 9. Bye.